Hi guys, it's Amy and this is Amy by Nature. How y'all doing? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday guys. I hope you've all had a great start to your weekend. I'm sorry if I sound a little croaky. I just dropped my husband off at work before I started filming and I was singing my lungs out in the car on the way home. So it does make me a little croaky, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was listening to songs I have not listened to in ages. So yeah, I hope you've had a great start to your weekend. And on a Saturday, we do our group plays and collabs from some of the wonderful creators in the community. And I do like to showcase them where and when I can. So we have got, I usually bring 15, but I have got a little extra today. I have got 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm putting 15 into the normal one because we've got a new collab and it's a biggie. But I'm so excited to do it. And I've got 10 for the Spooky Zoo. So let's just go and put that on top of the banky and I'll slide that in after. We're starting with our normal binder today. And we are starting at this one here. Yes, we take the prop notes of 25s and 50s and we take a 4-sided dice and we just run through until the money runs out. So I'll fast forward this bit and then we will see how we go. So there we go guys, that is the money dispersed. Let me move this out the way a little bitty. I am trying to fire on full cylinders today because the craft fair is tomorrow and I have still got loads to do. So I am going to be busy boo. So, right, our December group play. The first one we're going to today is from Restoration by Autumn. And it's a roll and save, and I have pre-gamed this one. I was going to just do 50 pence a go, but I thought I'm going to pre-game it, and I rolled a 6-sided dice and filled out the numbers, and I'll just colour in as necessary. So our first one today has got 50, 75 and 1, which is a 4. So we can do a 4. So we're going to colour in this bow up here for this one. And that will be the first bell done. Beautiful. So that, yeah, this is Restoration by Autumn, and it says, if I had more Christmas spirit, I'd poop jingle bells. I laughed my socks off when I saw that one, and I knew I had to include it. Next, we are going on to the Elf Squad collab. I want to set the way just now because this one is not punched in. This is from Jan at Country Girl Budgets, Jackie at Blessed Daisy Budgets, Karen at Let It Be Budgets, Lauren at Miss L. Thomas, Beth at Cat Lady Budgets, and Peggy at Waltz Creations. And it is super cute. And we have got 75, which is 3. So what we're going to do is we are going to cross off this 3 over here for this one. And I'm just going to find ones I can cross off to go with. So in here, we have now got 250, 350, 350 altogether. Our next one is the Road to 500. This is Jamie at Charma Budgets and Morgan at Dice Budgets and Save. This is the second one of their collab. I've already done Morgan's, and it took us through the end of summer into autumn through to Halloween, and this one is going through the rest of autumn through Thanksgiving all the way through to Christmas. So this one has got a lot. Yay. Let's get these all in order, shall we? Maybe that would be a good idea. My husband messaged me when I dropped him off and he said that one of my headlights had gone in my car, so I'll have to go and get a bulb and fit that in a wee while. So that's what I'm going to do. So we've got 51, 52, which is 8 altogether. So let us do, let's do the 4, the 3 and the 1. And that'll just leave these 2 rolling saves for this one. So they can be like a catch-all if I don't have a number that I can use. And in this one in total we have got 21, 2, 3. 23 altogether. So that's awesome. And then we are moving on to Happy to Save with Hannah's December group play. I had done her November one with her pilgrim cat, and now she's got a Santa hat. I think this is a cat, Santa cat in a hat. I think, is this a rag doll maybe? I don't know, but it's a gorgeous cat. I do like it. So this one has got 51, 52, 225. Oh my goodness. And these are 25 pence each. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. We are halfway through already. So that is 225 going into Happy to Save with Hannah. Our next one is it was the Happy Meal group, I think. This is from Bonfire Budgets. It's just that we want to say thank you for all your support. And in her group there was Hippies, Puppies and Kittens Budgets, Budget with ADHD, Soccer Mum Budgets, Nausicaa Creations, Saving with NGX, Plus Budgets by Abigail, Western Design Co, Budget with Alpaca, Maple Budgeting, KT Budgets and Kip and Lou. And this one has got 51, 50, 75, 175. So that is 7 altogether. So we can go 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So we're almost complete this first one, and then we've got this one down here. And that'll be us done with this one. And then in here we have got 5, 6, 50, 7, 50, 8, 825. Our next collab or group play that we're doing is Norellis. And this is her quarter 4. And we've got 1 challenge, and each of these flowers is worth 3. And I have got some rollover because I need 3 for each. So let's get this sorted. Oh my goodness, there's a lot in here. We'll get a few flowers done maybe. So we have got 51, 52, 53, 325. So that is 12, 13 of them. That's good maths for this time of morning for me. So we can go 3, 6, 9 and 12. So, and we'll have 1 roll over. So in Norellis's quarter 4 challenge, let me put this extra in there. We have got 2, 4, 50, 5, 56, 50, 7, 50, 750 in here. So that's awesome. Our next challenge that we're going to is, this is the Christmas group play from Gaming Grandma Budgets. This is so cute. I just started this one last week. And in here we have got 51, 52, which is 8. So let's do a 5 and a 3. Knock out some of the big numbers. And in total, we now have 152, 53 altogether for Gaming Grandma Budgets. And then we are moving on to my group play for thanks for 1200 subbies. These are 25p a star. and we have got 50. So let us score off, well, outline 2 of these. There we go. So that's 2 more for there. So in here we now have £1.50. And then we are moving on to the Enchanted Owl's Nest, her November group play. And we have got 50, 75 and 1. So that's 4. So we've got a 2 and a 1, which completes it. So we've got 25 left over. So we're going to roll that over into the next challenge, because that's the big one. That's the big one. So we saved in here 2, 4, 50, 5. 5 for the November group play altogether. And this one is going to home improvements or appliances. So that's where that's going to. That's the sinking fun I chose. And then the next one that we're going to is this. I'm so excited about this. This is the Merry Christmas from Hogwarts collab. This is Veronica at Weekly Budgets and Vicky at Vicky Thinks are hosting. And it also includes Steph on a Budget, Bookish Mama Budgets, Overthinking and Budgeting, Budget with Carly, What's Popping Sunshine, Toria's Budgets, Budgeting with Lysandra, Budgeting in a Fairy Tale, but the Budgeting RT and Doodle Dollars. So, I think how I'm going to do this is we have got 50, 75, 1, 125, so that's 2, 3, 4 and 5. I'm going to make, I'm going to do the whatchamacallits with it. You know what I'm trying to say, guys, don't you? The number is how much 25 pences we're putting in. And I was going to put this all to Christmas, but I decided that I would do each person's challenge would have a different category in my sinking funds, just to spread the love a little bit. So we are going to start with Veronica at Weekly Budgets, and we're going to take the 50 pence and we're going to do a 2 here. So we're going to do one of those for there, and then we are going to move on to Vicky at Vicky Thinks. This is so cute, and we are doing 25 each. So let's just see how many we're doing. We're doing 2. So we'll put 2 in here. So excuse me. So let's cross off 2 of these parcels. And then we're going to move on to, oh, 'tis the season. This is from Steph's on a Budget, and you roll 2. These are all going to be 25 pence each, so I'm not going to bother filling in that, but we need 2 dice, so we'll see which one we're doing. So we've got a 3 and a 2, which is a wand. So we're going to score off that wand. I might, what I might do is just do one line and then go back and do a second line, is maybe what I'm going to do with that one. So we have got 125 in the Merry Christmas from Hogwarts, and next week we are going to start on, where's my little paper clip gone? We are going to start on Bookish Mama Budgets, her challenges, and I don't mind how long this runs for, because Harry Potter is not just for Christmas. So, although it is Christmas themed, there's always Christmas in the books and in the films, so it's okay. So this is, I'll just quickly run through the collabs. So we've the challenges. So this is Lindsay at Bookish Mama Budgets. And then we've got overthinking and budgeting. Happy Christmas, you filthy muggle. Love that. And then we have got budget with Carly, and this is like a peanuts type theme challenge, and I think that is gorgeous. And then we have got What's Poppin' Sunshine, and it's like the official Christmas cookbook, and then these two challenges here, and they are just lovely. And then we have got Toria's budgets, and look at this. This is just so cool, and I love the baubles with the house colours. And then Hedwig in a tree. And then we have got this one here from Budgeting with Lysandra, and look at Dobby. Look how cute he is in Hedwig. Just gorgeous. And I have put this in the wrong way around, but it's okay. We have got Budgeting in a Fairy Tale, and these trees are so nice. Yeah, the challenges are just gorgeous. I could not, when I saw this, I was like, I have to do this. And then we have got Kip and Lou, which is budget with RT. No, the budgeting RT, sorry. But it's Kip and Lou on Etsy and Ko-fi. And I predict lots of presents in your future. Have a very Harry Christmas, which I love. Oh, look at these little fat Hedwigs. They are cute. All I want for Christmas. This is Hagrid's wish list. And of course, they're all creatures, which is awesome. And then we have got Doodle Dollars. And these tinies are just, look at Mad Eye. Mad Eye's awesome. So anyway, very excited by this. So that is that. We don't need the book anymore. Stay in. And we're going to go on to the Spooky Zoo collab. So let's move this out the way. And there's lots of people involved in the Spooky Zoo collab. Let me get the binder for this. There is Maddie at Floating Funds, Lindsay at Bookish Budgets, Mirabelle at Mint Co, Enchanted Toadstool Budgets, Hayley Rain, Happy to Save with Hannah, Windmill Ridge Budgets, Kimmy's Corner, Steph's on a Budget, Jamie RM Budgets, Savvy Girl Saves, Budget Your Life, and Budgeting with Amanda. So we are starting today on exhibit number 3. And I must remember to skip the ones that are already to complete, because otherwise I'm going to have to do some jiggery-pokery again. So yeah, I'm going to do the exact same thing again, roll the 4-sided dice and whirl through until all the money's gone. And I have got £10. So next week we will be starting back at the beginning, which is awesome. It makes life very easy when you know that you're starting from the beginning. So let us just get to where we are. So this is exhibit number 3, and this is from the Enchanted Toadstool Budget. And this is the crocodiles or alligators, I'm not sure which, but we are almost complete this one. So we have got a 50, 75, 125, and we actually only needed 4 to complete this. So let us take the 4 and put that one aside just now. So this is now complete, and in total for this one we saved 5, 7, 8, 9. We saved 9 altogether in here. So we're going to put the money up front, and I'll condense that down, but that is now complete. And then we are moving on to exhibit number 4, which is Hayley Day. And this is Davy Jones's Logger. This is the Kraken. And we've completed 2 of these challenges. So we're going to go on to heads or tails. So we're going to do odds are, we'll do odds are 50. And evens are 25. So let us see what we're doing. Let's roll a 6-sided dice. So that's a 6, so that's an even. let's roll again. That's a 4, so that's another even. And we'll go one more time. And that's a 3, which is an odd, so we're going to take this spare 25 and just put that in there. So we are adding 1 to this one today, and in total we have now got 5, 6, 50, 7, 725 altogether in Hayley's Davy Jones's Locker Kraken exhibit. I love that. It's so like out of the box. This was the monkey exhibit from Happy to Save with Hannah. We've completed that. We are then going to go and see the pandas from Susan at Wimwell Ridge Budgets. And we have got for this one 50, 75, 1, 125. So we get to score off 5 more pumpkins. So that's another row done. And in here we have got 5, 7, 8, 50, 9, 50, 10 altogether in Susan's. And then exhibit number 7 is Kimmy's Corner, and this is the gorgeous, gorgeous zebras. And we have got 50 and 1. We only needed one little ghosty to finish this one off. And I think we're moving on to our last challenge, and this is this cute little witchy one. So we can score off 3 of those witchy hats for Kimmy, and we have got in total 5, 7, 50, 8, 50, 75, 875 altogether in Kimmy's. And then we are going to budgeting with Amanda, and this is the otters. And the only ones we've got a 3, and we've got a couple of roll and saves left. So we've got 1 altogether, so that's 4. Oh no, hold on, we've got 5. We have got 125. So let us score off the 3, and we'll do a 2 for this one. And that means in total for budgeting with Amanda, we have now got 5, 7, 9, 10, 50. £10.50 in here. And then we have got exhibit number 9, which is Steps on a Budget, and these are these adorable penguins. And I think this is the last one on this, the last challenge in this exhibit. So we've got 50, 1, 50, so that's 6. So let's just score off 6 of these sweeties. And in total for the penguins, we have got 2, 4, 6, 50, 750, 750 altogether so far for Steph's on a Budget. And then Jamie RM Budgets had otters as well, the pirate otter, and that one is complete. And then we have got exhibit number 11, which is the hippos from Savvy Girl Saves. And we have got 50, 150, 150, so that's 6. So let's score off 2 of those to complete that one. And we're on to the last challenge, which is the hippo witch with its little broom in its basket. So we can do 1, 2, 3, and 4 for this one. So in total, we now have 5, 7, 58, 59 altogether in this one. We're coming along really well with this one. I'm really happy with how this is going. And then exhibit number 12 is Eva at Budget Your Life, and this is the shark exhibit. And we are on the challenge where the family of sharks is actually going to their own animal ghost zoo. So we've got 50, 75 and 1, which is 4. So let's score off another 4 of these. And in total, we have now got 5, 6, 57, 50, 775, which is awesome. And then we are going on to the exhibit number 13, Enter If You Dare. This is from Maddie at Floating Funds, the axolotls, and we have got 50 for this one. So we can do, now am I going to do them 25p each, or am I going to be doing, we'll do that. We'll do the 2s at 50 and the 1s at 25. Let's just make an executive decision on that one. So in total, we have got 2, 4, 6, 50, 7, 725 in exhibit number 13. So we've managed to get another one of these completed, and I think next week, hopefully, we'll get a few more completed. So that is awesome. And I will have to do some condensing. So thank you so much for coming along and spending some time with me. I hope you have a fabulous Saturday. I will hopefully get a picture of everything completed that I'm putting to the craft fair tomorrow, or some of it at least, of the resin things I've been working on. I'll try and get a post up about that to let you guys see what I've been up to. And yeah, hopefully everything will go well tomorrow. And tomorrow is the week where I do my girls trip binder, so I'm very excited about that. I think it'll be a later video filming, because I'm going to wait till after the craft fair to see how much money I make, so I can add that in. So anyway, please like, comment, subscribe and share, and until I see you again, guys, have a fabulous day. Take care. Bye.